Hello, everyone, and welcome to Rabbit Haberdashery Reviews. This is Eric. Um, I'm going to be doing my first review today on the channel. We do lots of reviews on this channel. Please check out the channel VODs or go to YouTube, Rabbit Haberdashery 1, and you can look up various reviews. Today, I'm going to do my first review, and I'm going to do on Dave the Diver. It's an indie game that's still in early access. Um, and I've played it a little bit already, but I'll play through the intro. If this is something you like, follow it. You can buy it now for a great low price. Actually, I think it's priced very right. I think it's 20 bucks US. Um, but yeah, we're gonna play a little bit. I'll give you my opinion on it. We'll go from there. This is my rough cut. Other folks on the channel have been using more official scale system, and I'll get their fonts and all that stuff. And I'll get it all official. But right now, I wanted to get this out there, just um, to see if we can drum some views and see if some people like it. That'd be great. But more importantly, everything we do on Rabbit Haberdashery, we're doing it for charity. So I want to make a reference out there to go to Extra Life. Extra Life is a charity that they contribute all the money you donate to them goes to various hospitals to take care of sick kids while they're during their stay, either from the hospital side or making the kids' life experience a little better while they're in the hospital. So please check out our page. We support various hospitals. Look at the ones and donate one that speaks to you, and that'd be great. So I'll put that in the chat in the stream, and then we'll get started. I'm just gonna have fun with this game, and we'll we'll go with it. All right, here's the little bot action there. All right, so um, let's get playing. Oh, I gotta manually save. Oof. That's okay. I had a lot of fun, so I'll know what I'm doing next time. So that's okay. I love how it gives you like manually like, are you sure you want to do this? That's okay. I do this for the stream, people. I do this for the stream. So let me start off by saying I typically don't like pixel art, and pixel art usually doesn't speak to me at all. However, this game does pixel art right. Like they take the low res graphics and they make the most fun out of the characters. I love it. Like I I love all the characters that you're gonna see. Um, their facial expressions or their motions. It's normally I would say pixel art meh, but one, gameplay overall, and two, they got it right. These guys got it right. So you're saying like, why am I watching the ending credits now? Give it a chance. It's a little different time, but it'll pick up in a second here. So um, it's a very nice chill game. I also think that like there's like two or three games in one here. There, uh, I'm a diver. I've done a lot of diving. I've been very fortunate to dive in very nice locations, and it gives that good diving vibe to it. It's for pixel art, it's pretty spot on. All right, let's see here. Where's the sushi at? I agree with that. This guy, Cobra. I like this guy. So the theme is we're at this giant blue hole that's like undiscovered, but it's like it's got amazing fish in there. It's an incredible business opportunity. Like what kind of business? Well, we can discuss that later. I heard you took a break from diving. How about warming up? I'll guide you from here. Go ahead and go on in. Oh, I don't have a good feeling about it. I like Dave because this Dave's all like, I don't know, man. You know, he just wants to relax on the beach and eat good sushi, which is like the dream. So if anyone out there can actually accomplish that, do it. Do the dream. But all right, let's keep going. Sushi bar in the blue hole. Try moving the arrow. So you can play this with controller too. I have done that with controller. I feel that both are pretty accurate. So, alright, I'm a little bit on rails right now. Later on, they'll let you give you a little more freedom. So, mask up, checking his dive computer, pressurizing. The fish are pretty accurate too, so hops right in. I don't know. How about stretching out for a bit? Try moving to the barked area. Shift, you can swim faster, but it burns your oxygen. So the things you're worrying about is your oxygen consumption, your depth, and then how much gear you can hold. Looks good. Your skills are intact. You move as nimble as a freshwater snail. Not a compliment. Now let's practice using weapon. You'll need the contingencies, the dagger. Some of the weapons you can pick up, the hand-to-hand weapons, are a little ridiculous. So just, you know, in real life diving, there's like a spear gun, and there's a dagger, you know, a diving knife, and then there's really not much else for the average person. So like, I understand that. Try using the dagger on small fish. You can use the key. So let's do a little cutting. Cut. Smooth and quick. Haven't forgotten how to use the harpoon, have you? Harpoon? Well, I haven't used one in a long time. You aim first and then looks like you need some practice. Cobra all concerned over here. Let's try a harpoon to catch, let's say, 3 fish. Aim with right, fire with left. So I found that in certain situations the controller does work better with this, but so you got a little bullet time going on here. You do this and you're like, okay, I'm gonna get this bigger fish, and yellow tag. And this guy, he's going in my belly. Boom, cardinal fish, and I think you should get back on track in no time. All right, come back up to the boat. A little early to come up with the boat. You had plenty of oxygen, but you know, whatever. Talk it out. It's your first time back in. I get it. Let's get down to business. I love it's like, let's get down to business. Dave, you love sushi, right? Also, love Dave with his double thumbs up for sure. The soft meat on oily rice. Oh man, it's the best. This is my inner emoji when I'm at a sushi bar. I'm all about it. Well, listen up. I have a friend who's a sushi chef who left the business for a while. He's a bit of a sharp tongue and a slight temper, but he has one skill like guaranteed unmatched in the world. Is right here where I started a restaurant. My friend that sells one-of-a-kind sushi. Yeah, he's all about the business. Sushi is made from fresh caught fish in the blue hole where fish all over the world can be found. I do like this creative idea of like there's this blue hole that's got like all fish. Don't you think people go nuts for it? I think they would. Yeah, I'm really craving it. Alright, Dave. I bet so. Why don't you join in this awesome adventure as well? What do you say? Oh, I love the facial expression. Like, what do you mean? I love eating, but I don't know a thing about cooking. Nothing to worry about. The restaurant's all ready. All you need is do diving and get the ingredients. It's not a sweet gig if just diving all day and spearfishing fish. Let someone else cook it up and you probably get some free sushi inside. That's like a back nine job if I ever saw it. Doesn't sound too bad, right? I'm going to accept. I've never declined it before, but I feel like declining it's just going to kick you out the menu. So I can eat as much sushi as I want? Yeah, sure. Yep. But you have to pay though. What? Can't wait to check it out. Sushi restaurant next to the Blue Hole. So yeah, it's the sushi restaurant in the back here. It's supposed to be open tonight, but I'm not sure if it's ready. Let's go have a chat at the restaurant. Alright, so you can drive the boat. This is kind of an abridged version of the day, but okay, so you can drive the boat. Go to Sushi. Hey, Bacho. Or Boncho? Are you ready to open? I like this guy too. Again, all the characters, they're well thought out. As you can see, it's ready. It's ready just in time. Oh, it's already finished? You're the fisherman Cobra was talking about. I'm more of a diver than a fisherman. Alright, anyways, nice to meet you. I'm Boncho. So do you like sushi? I sure do. Tuna belly, eel, sea urchin. Oh boy, just thinking about it makes my mouth water. Yeah, I could go for some sushi right now. No lie. Just as mediocre as I expected. Damn! Sushi's food that combines soul with the sea and land. It symbolizes modern nature herself. Most people, however, only tasted more accessible fish, just like you. How empty... Again, look at his facial expression. It's amazing. How empty a light is one that ends without ever tasting the beauty Mother Nature can offer. My calling is to bring the taste of Mother Nature to everyone. And an earthquake. Looks like we're gonna have to delay the opening again. You know what? Spent all my money getting this restaurant right. I'll have to recover repair costs through doing business in this state. Bahaha. In the end, the importance of the restaurant is the taste, which is true. I mean, you can go to the food's amazing. You're willing to sacrifice a little aesthetic. It's still amazing view, by the way. First, we need ingredients. Did you bring anything? I have something I just caught. Only 3 fish? This won't be nearly enough to serve guests. Please go and catch 7 more fish. Our first fetch quest. Oh, and the rest is going to be open in the evening. Oh, won't that decrease sales? You think we should invite customers without adequate preparations just to make a little more money? It's a chef duty to prepare the best possible food with meticulous precision, just as a warrior sharpens his sword on a whetstone. You need to get me the best quality ingredients during the day. Okay. So that ends up being the gameplay loop. Is like you diving in the day, and you know you spear some fish, and in the evening you're serving food. So it's like 2 games in one. One's a spearfishing game, and then 2 in the evening it's like a restaurant, timed restaurant serving thing. I think it actually does both pretty well. And there's so many storylines going on through this game. Like it doesn't really. It's one of the few games where I said, man, I wouldn't mind enjoying the grind of just going diving for a couple days and catching fish, and a couple days of just serving food. But the storyline is there, which is good. I think they could stretch out the gameplay. But usually it's the other way around. Usually people have this filler. They don't have enough content. Anyways, it seems Baccio is really passionate about his work. So, let's see. You may not talk about personal life, but this guy can talk about sushi all night. I haven't seen Baccio so enthusiastic since the incident. It's nice to see him like this. The incident? A little double finger tap. Oops, maybe I shouldn't have brought that up. Anyways, need more ingredients. Go catch 7 fish first. Aha. Alright. So I'm going to go back in. So this is like your little storage case where you can get stuff and you'll get more weapons and stuff. And then you can just chat it up with Cobra. And then you can go back to the thing. Like this is a loop. Let's go diving in. Man, I want to go diving. It kind of sounds like that when you dive in the water too. The lock, breathing oxygen. So you can go down here and pick up the little things. Some blue seashells. You can collect various things, and then so it's 0.2 of 9 kilograms I can carry in the water. So weight becomes the limiting factor. You'll be overburdened. Jellyfish, they'll sting you. So I could go for these like little red fish, but I'm playing my oxygen. Now I don't know if the game, the deeper you go, the more oxygen you burn. In real life, that's a very real thing. Here in this game, I don't think they play that. So you can cut a fish, but they usually run away. So then you have to. So I'm gonna aim and miss. I'm gonna get the Humunuku Nuku Apuhaha fish, which is called a reef trigger fish. This guy. I find them in Hawaii a lot. Sometimes you don't have to do that, but when they're like, for your skill level, they're kind of a hard thing to get. So you gotta play a little bit of a game of like getting the right variety of fish, but don't get like 18 things, because when it comes to the serving game. So right now, it's giving me like a yellow light of how deep I am. Because early on you can't really go that far. This fish will attack, this lionfish will attack you. I might be too weak for it. Ow! So when you get hit, you lose oxygen. I didn't know I could get him this early on. They're all running for me. Ah, ha, ha, ha. So I got 4 of 9 kilograms. I can grab some supplies down here. Seashell. Oh, critical depth. Okay, so... Oh, there's an eel up there. I gotta watch out for him. You can see him over there in the corner. Got 4 fish. Oh, I gotta get on my fish game then. Running a little low on oxygen here. Not the end of the world. Oh, come on. It's because it's hitting the wall. I gotta start thinking about getting back up because I'm running low on oxygen. His rate of ascent makes me nervous. You can get more fish. I probably would say never go up without being fully overburdened. Oh, there's an oxygen tank, so we can take an oxygen tank and tank up. This is good. This is good. So this pop. Make 100 gold. So there's these treasure chests that usually give you weapons or blueprints to make like better spear guns and stuff. Oh, so I got a baseball bat, which makes no sense in the ocean. So oh, okay. So you'll use various ores. They do weigh you down a little bit, but you'll use it for crafting and stuff. So yeah, it's okay. I get it. I think it breaks immersion a little bit, but I understand. It's not overwhelmingly broke. Oh, so another auction tank. Oh, that lionfish is... Oops. Should I bat him in the head? Okay. Oh, look at that. Look at that baby. Oh, she's mine. It's going to take forever for me to actually cause damage, though. My stuff's kind of weak here. Come back here. So you can be overburdened a little bit and get away with it. Ah. That's where you swim a little faster and burn a little more oxygen. Get back here. Now these fish I've seen on Okinawa. These are one of those you go on deep sea fishing expedition and get, you go on a fishing trip and you get one of these puppies. You get it painted on a piece of paper, show off to your friends how big of a fish you caught. When really someone else caught it. Like, you just reeled it back in. This guy's big enough too that once I get him, like, I'll be overburdened to the point where I need to go back. But early on, this is kind of a big deal, so. Probably baseball batting will probably be a better deal, but I caused 5 damage from the baseball bat. As long as he doesn't swim too far off, oh, okay. Well, there's some oxygen over there, so I'm even safer. The problem is I'm only doing 3 damage. So now I'm going to carve him up. So I got everything, but as you can see, I'm overburdened, so I've kind of maxed out what I can do, so I'm just gonna head to the surface. Normally you don't go up rate of descent, you take a pause a little bit. I don't dive in meters, so I'd have to check the tables of like what rates, but like the first 60 feet you're pretty good, but in meters it's probably going up too much, too fast. Alright, looks like you caught quite a few. At this rate, we'll make boatloads of money in no time. Well, ha ha ha. Hi Maya, when you look at the time, you have to hurry up and get ready. Why don't you head over to Sushi Bar? Okay. Green humphead parrotfish. I'm used to it by, it's got a Japanese or Polynesian name to it. Like, this is the technical name for it. And then the items down there are used for various crafting or various other quests. Like other people you meet, they'll be like, I'm looking for 3 shells, and you'll be like, here you go. So, so there's a way to like, I'm gonna send this over because this is like the pricey meat. I think I sent it over to him. Normally I see a little thumbs up icon, so hopefully I did this right. How's the preparations coming along? I think we're mostly set. That's good. Here's to a great evening. Where do you think you're going? Did you hear Cobra? Here to help me rush this run the sushi bar for today's onwards. What? I don't understand. Cobra told me that there'd be someone to help with the ingredients and serving. He said all I needed is to do is the cook. Who else is there for that but you? Wait, I never worked at a restaurant before. The guests will be here soon. I'll give you a quick primer, so pay attention. What? Open the ingredients below. Alright. Here you can check the fish, crop, sauce, and all the other materials you got. For now, all you need to know, come back more for later. So yeah, so like you'll pick up various ingredients along the way. Like soy sauce and types of seaweed or whatever. So now you gotta make the menu. So you click on the menu. New recipes need to be added menu so you can sell to customers. So you're always selling the sushi recipes fish you acquire early, so register that in the menu. Register a dish. So this is all the types of sushi we can do. The big thing is you want to look at how much of what category you got, how much is it worth. So the parrot head, since it's the biggest kill, it's worth 16 bucks, and you get 50 happy points for it one dish. And I've got 10 slices of meat, so this should go on the menu. Enhancings, if you have additional ingredients like soy sauce or seaweed, you can have chef kind of prepare like a upgraded dish. It's like upgrading your dishes. So I'm gonna hit OK. And I'm gonna put max 10 because this stuff is good. Alright, that probably wasn't hard. Setting ingredients to auto supply will make things a bit more convenient. Let me repeat, only food in the menu can be sold. So if you run out of ingredients, you have to place items. So if you have a busy night and things are selling very well, you can run out of a dish, and then you have to go put another dish up or put more of that. But you know, in general, the pricier stuff is the more exotic stuff. But as you get along, like you can upgrade dishes, so sometimes you can have a different level dish that's more popular. So that's fun. You can enhance the flavors. Use the ingredients you caught to fill out the menu as much as you can. So we're going to fill out the menu. I'm going to, so this gets you 10. The lionfish is pretty good. The humunukunuku opuhaha. Also the longest word in, I think the longest word in English language. It's a long word. Makes for a great password. That gets you 7. This gets you 6. But we only have 2 pieces of meat, so that's not. So the rest are like 2s and 4s. So like, this is the second tier stuff. So you want to get this stuff out on the menu. And then I'm max level. So we'll put that out next. I got one more, so I think it's just going to be. This one makes people slightly happier. I might put this out. I might put this out because even though it's 1 less, I got 4 slices of the meat, so going through that, it's kind of, it really doesn't matter. That's where, since you only have 4 slots, you should only focus on 4 different fish until you open up other slots. And green tea, people, you know, well, when you run out of stuff, they'll still ask for essentially California rolls or green tea, and we'll go from there. So close. How long are you going to stand there talking? Give me a cup of tea, green tea to quench my thirst. Have you poured green tea before? Only soft drinks, as demonstrated by the root beer you drank on the plane ride. Here, I'm going to put some Extra Life love out there. So please donate to Extra Life. I'm going to put the link in the chat. Tisk, I'll tell you, go over to Cobra. Pour Cobra some green tea. So you just pour down. If you played Cook, Serve, Delicious, perfect. Look at that. It has that feel to it, which is, it's a fun little food game. So the goal is to like fill it up perfectly. You don't want to overflow it. You don't want to undercut the person's tea. As expected, green tea is quite something. The tea really got my appetite going. Is there something to eat, perhaps? Demanding as always. Why don't you try serving him some food while you're at it? Alright, so I gotta wait till he's, Boncho is done whipping up stuff. Alright. Don't forget to watch your stamina. So, you know, I'm not a guy that's probably used to dashing, so. Hello? You sent the package last week, you say. What in the world? Let me check on that. He didn't even eat it. He was distracted like that. Food cannot be reused, so we have to throw it out. It seems like such a waste to throw it away. Macho Sushi is never reused food. We do not put food made for a guest on the table twice. Which, in fairness, most sushi restaurants, if they would do that, like, that would be awful. Like, sushi is just not something you left over. But, you know, I think waiters' rules go, if they're not going to eat it, like, it's fair game for you. So, cue to discard the food. You rarely discard food in this game. Usually you're just crazily, like, serving stuff. It becomes like a root beer tapper game from way back in the day. Everything looks about ready. Haven't cooked for customer while I was kind of nervous. Don't forget to press E, filling the menu for business when business begins. Okay, so we'll fill up the menu. Alright, we're gonna open the bar. Let's see what we got. Whoa. So in the corner here, there's a wasabi thing too, where you can, when you'll run low on wasabi, you'll have to make that too. So okay, so this person wants a little bit of tea, get a little tea, little tea, little tea. Okay, not too bad. So, alright, so I gotta race over this. Alright. So right now it's a little. This is just the first serving game, so it's not meant to be too hard. So I'm running over here, get a little food, run back. Oh, I'm gonna get this. I gotta forget who's happier and who's not. So I gotta make the wasabi, refill, grind it for once out. Alright, so grab the dish. Oh, this person's getting a little upset. There you go. Now you're happy. I've got the one piece of fish on a dish. I'll seem to be liking it. That's good. I had to run. I'm hauling. I'm hauling. Alright, good. So right now, easy, but later on there's going to be a crazy amount of customers, and you got to serve staff. Oh man, the guy left a mess. I got to do a little cleanup. That's not bad. Artisan Flames. It's kind of like tech tree stuff, so you can level up your food and your restaurant and stuff. So there's a little restaurant mini game in there. It's nice. Phew. Work's finally done for the day. My back and legs hurt. You were a bit clumsy, but not bad for your first day. Try a little hard next time. I suppose coming from you, that's a compliment. I should not feel gratification for simple compliments. Yeah, alright. In any case, toast to opening Bancho Sushi. Bacho. Something. And naturally, there's a crowd. Okay. You may have been diving around here? Yeah, I think so. Yes, because I was expecting a younger, hotter guy. Damn, what a slam. Must be a video chat. I can hear you, you know. In any case, can you do something for me? Shouldn't you tell me who you are first? I mean, yeah, she's really not starting off well. I'm Ellie. I study biology at the local graduate school. Come out to investigate reports of anomalies in the area. Satisfied? Dang, she's harsh. Okay, what do you want? Dave, easygoing guy. Sushi loving guy. Anyways. So ecology of blue all. Give me some agar and red starfish first. Okay, so it's a little side quest stuff. I don't think it's a good idea to just ask for one of each. Get me two of each. Your tone makes me want to refuse. I got a ward, but if you don't want it, that's fine with me. Oh, a reward? I wasn't refusing, I was just saying you could ask more nicely. Which is true. In any case, please hurry, don't dally. Still, not enough for me to... So yeah, so you can use a smartphone. So there's lots of little things in the smartphone app, which is fun. So let's... Most of it's locked right now. Alright, let's do some diving. How about that, right? So in the morning shift, it's a little rainy. It's really, they do a good job of like displaying that on the other side. So yeah, see the rain hitting the water, which is spot on. That's kind of how it looks from the other side. Alright, so we're gonna go a little diving. I don't need the shells. But I see a starfish I need. There you go. They've got a little quest item marker, which is nice for them right now. I'll grab it because I'm right there. It doesn't weigh that much. Eventually, early on, like, the weight becomes... Actually, I think most of the game, the weight becomes an issue. So you gotta like pick and choose what you're gonna pack. You can't just grab everything. So two things. One, you get the errands for the person, like the quest, but then also you gotta go fishing for something for Bancho to cook up to all the stuff I need is on the other side. So my depth's getting a little questionable. So I'm gonna go this way. Let's see if there's any blueprints or... Oh, okay. So we got a little scooter that kind of essentially gives me free motoring, which is nice. Alright, so... Oh, okay. That triggerfish gets ugly with me. The ones with a little red thing. Being bold right now. It's this guy. It's good eats. That lionfish wants a piece of me though. So he's gonna get a bit of love. Hiya! Alright, let me work on this guy a little more. This is like the rustiest, simplest thing I've got. I'm punching above my weight class though. Like I really shouldn't be. I shouldn't be focusing. I get it. Oh no. Not what I was looking for. This guy. This guy's pretty tough too. Again, punching way up, well above my weight class. They'll switch up that little booster marker thing you do every once in a while. So early on, it's a sign they're getting weak. Come on. Come back here. Come here. He's bleeding, so that's good. Sometimes it's bad though, it attracts sharks, and I'm not the level where I can fight a shark very well. Also running low on oxygen, so hurry up and die. Oh, come on. Come to Papa. Alright. Let's keep carving them up. Okay, good. So I did pretty good on that. I'm running low on oxygen though, so I'm gonna have to... So I get to use the motor thing, so I'm gonna use the shift to boost. I think that... Oh man, that's a judgment call. Should I have gone for the oxygen? We'll find out in a second. So normally you get a Benz if you run up like this, but it's a game. So I'm gonna go back to the boat. That was close. Yeah, if you normally go up that high, you're gonna be hurting. So it wasn't too bad. I got a little bit. So you get the morning and the afternoon, and you work at night, which would be like a full day. So now, yeah, that's what I'm used to today. Dave, did you get loosened up yesterday? I saw a lot of nasty fish. It won't be easy to go deeper. Did you notice that the blue fish in the blue hole have an odd violent streak? Perhaps something puts them on edge. Speaking of which, why don't you take a gun in addition to harpoon? A gun? I have a friend who's knowledgeable about guns. I'll introduce you to him. Wow, Cobra, it's been a while. Who's the goofy looking guy next to you? Sorry, that wasn't the nicest thing to say to a stranger, but I'm Dave, a professional diver. Interesting, I thought divers were athletic and muscular. Seemed to defy my prior knowledge. Dave, always like taking the brunt of people's judgments. people who live in glass houses. So what's that? What's this about? I like to get you. I like you to get straight to the point. I've begun a very interesting business. Ha ha ha. And now I need some weapon stuff. I need your help. Season 2 of Stella's just ended anyways. I'll give you a listen. Alright, I actually discovered a fascinating giant blue hole. Terrain ecology inside every time you go in. Changes every time you go inside. Oddly, any equipment found inside breaks down when brought out. I can make a weapon that can be used inside. That's really interesting. You've piqued my interest as a weapon researcher, you could say. My hypothesis is anything that's not made of materials found in the blue hole will continue to break down. Especially true of guns, which have precision parts. So, yeah, that's the little mechanic. You have to make other guns. You always have your base spear gun, but like other weapons you have to make. I'll have to get materials from the sea ourselves. Hey, Dave. You'll have to prove yourself as a diver to this Master Duff. I'm not sure why I should prove myself to you. Just tell me what you need. Since it appears you have no guns at all, let me start with something easy. I'll need one rope and one scrap iron. Heard him, Dave. Right, Dave? Get to the blue hole and give him rope and scrap iron. By the way, if you run an auction midway, you'll only be able to make it back with one item. So always keep that. It does penalize you heavily. If you don't make it back, you get like one item, and everything else you lose. So I think the stakes are high because normally you just die if you ran out of auction that deep. So it doesn't kill you. Alright, so he's in my phone now. Let's do some diving in the afternoon. Cool afternoon dive. It's raining. Okay, I see a starfish. I need the auger stuff. That's gonna be... I got red starfish, so I'm good. So that's... I don't think that's iron. I think there's wood. I'll take one because I'm here, but it's not like... So there's the red auger stuff. I gotta be careful about my dive, though. Sometimes nastier things lurk. Like a shark or something. Alright, so we'll cut. There we go. Alright, college girl will be... Oh, come on, man. It's like 3 pixels to the right. Alright, this is the first, like... Not cool. I should have been a little easier, but it's alright. So patrolling, I don't have to worry about fish as much because I got most of it in the morning. There's only so much you can serve in the evening. There's the rope though, that's key. After a while they won't put the little exclamation point over it. They'll have to figure it out yourself. It's early on. There's that eel again. Iron, so I got my stuff. Now I just gotta fish. I'm gonna explore because I did a good job with the fishing last time. So that's like an emergency, like get the hell out of here thing. This triggerfish is gonna come after me in a second. Critical depth. Oh, I don't have the gear yet to go deeper, so I'm just gonna pop this guy. Whoa, 2 of you. Oh shoot, I got 3 of you on me. I'm not gonna do well. In the face. I couldn't get to the lionfish in time. I haven't been attacked by 3 smaller fish before. That was kind of a little unfair. But alright, so oh man. That was dumb. I didn't think I was gonna oh jeez. That worked out well. Okay, I don't know how I feel. Like, I think it breaks the game mechanic, like, if you can't, like, pop up early, but my diver sense goes like, that is such a wrong. I'm just like, I'm just gonna haul that. Ooh, an ingredients thing. That's fun. We haven't seen one of those yet, so that's good. Well, olive oil is naturally olive oil you find deep at the bottom of the ocean. Again, those little things the game's trying to, like, oh, I found some soy sauce in, 60 feet underwater. Like, that's something I'm going to use tonight. Like, that doesn't really, no one does that. But, so now I'm just picking up garbage because it'll come in handy later. It's not towards any goal. I'm just trying to fill up my bag. I don't know if I'm going to, okay. So there's oxygen over there, so that's good. So I might, do I want to go after this guy? Yes, let's pop him. Oh, is that a shark? Ah, nuts. That's a big shark. I'm just going to behave. Of course, he's going to start bleeding and attract this shark. Ah, this is all bad. Risking it for the biscuit. Slice. Whoops. Come back here. That's a good spot. Death by 1,000 cuts. That's good news is that while I have that little motor thing, I'd love to use those in those real diving. Those are expensive to rent. And quite honestly, like, you wouldn't want to dive with because then you gotta carry it. Like, I'm sure there's a way to just drag it along with you, but it seems like a lot of extra work. Ooh. I got you now. Slice little dice. What? Why are you all upset with me? Go away. Yeah, that's right. Go away. Is there anything left? Oh, can I make it in time? Is he still good? Alright. More dicing. Alright. Now I'm a little overburdened. So, I probably can grab a few extra things, so if I see something lying on the ground, I'll probably grab it. Because, short of that, like, I think this run is done. I filled up, used the oxygen. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. You actually brought them back. I expected too little from you. Man, she is like backhanded. Alright, that should do for now. I'll give you a reward promise since you helped me do my research. Suddenly, ecological changes in the region need to be studied further, so I'll continue to need your service. Add my number. So you get some gold, some olive oil, some soy sauce. And, that's good. Oh, to think you actually managed to bring it back. I expected you to expire quietly in the depth, or you could say. Wow. Seems like I've underestimated you slightly. Very well. I'll show you how to make the basic underwater rifle with these materials. First of all, download Duff's Weapon Shop on your phone. It's well optimized, only 42 megabytes, you could say. Alright, so... Yep, downloading it. Boom. Open the weapon shop. Now we're going to craft this. Now this is fun. They'll do a little graphic that I think's... I love how they do this in the game. So, alright. Yeah, we're gonna equip the because we don't have another weapon other than the spear, so you can toggle between the two. You can bring two weapons. Usually it's a spear gun and some other gun. Hey, with a neat explanation of that, even some of you should have understood. Well, I guess. Oh, one more thing. I've taken some measures to allow you to open weapons chest underwater. Oh, weapons chest. You can't bring them out of the sea, but they can still come in handy, you say. But I'll collect info about the weapons you pick up and create blueprints for you. The weapons made with the blueprint won't break down underwater, you could say. In any case, this master will be watching. Goodbye. Goodbye, eternity. So I've actually got that gun. That was one of the first guns, the triple axle gun. It's not bad. It's like their underwater shotgun. Oh, Dave, you collected 100 gold. Great job. That should be enough to repair what's broken. And give me some time. Those repairs need to be done right. I really hope the customers keep coming. So I got some supplies. Time down there, 1 second longer. Obtain 14. Cooking materials. So 2 fish tank. Alright, now it's nighttime. So you get contacts, lots more apps open up, but it's good. By the way, Dave, you've been making use of your gun? Yes, but I get less meat if I kill with the gun. It's often the case with smaller fish. But with stronger, bigger fish, it's easier to weaken them up a bit first. So yeah, so you can put a couple holes in them and then kind of, once they're weakened, they'll show changes like bleeding or swaying. Observe them carefully. I see, I'll have to consider that timing carefully. You need guns, you can craft them with Duff's weapon shop on your phone. Don't forget it. Sushi. Alright, so we're going to go to the menu. And we're going to add some stuff. So what I want to do is take the parrotfish. I got 20 meats. We're going to enhance this. And it's a fun little graphic here. Enhancing. So enhancing uses some ingredients. But it'll be double the happiness and 4 gold extra for that, so that's like definitely worth enhancing. You usually lose some meat in the process, so I'm gonna lose 3 meat to convert it up. I learned this the hard way. Like, if you go enhancing crazy, you could like lose half your meat that you've got for it. But so this is 4, but then it's bumping up to 25. So you're like, do I do it? Do I not? I think 1 more is legit. So we're gonna. The problem is you don't get a graphic in. You only get graphic once, so maybe I'll hold off on it. Oh, I got a lot of parrotfish. How much parrotfish am I gonna serve in a night? I'm gonna upgrade it again. You don't get the graphic. You only get the graphic once, and sometimes it changes up. So you can do it again, but then like you won't have any meat to actually serve. So let's put it on the menu. I'm gonna put all the meat. Max. So that should be our like premier dish tonight. The triggerfish is probably the next thing. I could enhance it, but like that's gonna half my meat's gone. So I'm just gonna throw it on the menu. Yeah, lionfish is objectively better. And then add so rainbow. I'll probably have to switch out some menu items. So this tells you like the ingredients. You can sell off stuff. You can sell. I think there's a smartness to selling off the fish. I don't know how long it's good for, or if they haven't really figured that out. But like, you can store up meat and then sell it. I don't know, if, like. But anyways, they've locked up most of the other stuff. So let's go to open. I love how the place is like kind of falling apart right now. Oh, here's some people. Look at the menu. Okay, he's hard at work. A little green tea action going. Green tea action. Alright. Alright, lady of the end bar gets her food first. I feel a little pressure now. Get my man. Rough day diving, having 2 dives, and then working a bar at night. That's a lot of work. Oh, dish action. Okay, I gotta slow up a little. Gotta make some wasabi around here. Fortunately, she was close to the chef. Left a mess in my bar. Oh, I gotta replace the menu. Swap. It's nice that it freezes time for that. I don't think it does later on in the game. I don't remember. So... So this tells you, so I'm down to 1 meat, but I'm also running out of nighttime, so this might be my last customer. I might get 1 more. And nope, he was it. Or she was it. I feel like I did alright. Yeah, me getting this parrotfish is killing it. Like, normally you don't make that much profit, but it's worth the kill. Normally earlier on you're getting a lot of the little fish. Oh, he's stretching out and stretching his arms. You Dave by any chance?
No.
Yeah, what is it, sir? Wow, I'm always right about these things. Haha. The funny thing is, I have a buddy of mine, very similar expressions, so I constantly think of him when he does his hands, like, frantically waving. Like, I can see him doing that. It's fun. Nice to meet you. I'm Dr. Bacon. I'm an archaeologist who studies Sea People Civilization. The Sea People Civilization? Haha, I'll explain it to you. Aren't you lucky to have an expert like me to tell you about it? Maybe I should have asked. Mermaids. Sea People Civilization lived legends. They have said to occupy the region for a very long time. They worship fish and have gills and live underwater. They live in depth, allowing them to flourish without any concern for invasions of other civilizations. Suddenly changes sea bottom. Abrupt downfall. So, then it's all about the story. Of course, it's myth and nothing more, of course. But the proof is real, found in people in the right vicinity. Huh? It's an amazing find. It's one of those that could turn the whole academic world upside down. Ancient civilization to see. It's the only things you see in comic books or games. Makes you sure they're real. Well, my assistant closely analyzed an artifact nearby and found it came from no known civilization. So clearly, it's dated around 1,500 years ago. There was no civilizations in these parts back then. That's interesting. What business do you have with me? Well, you see, my assistant's cryptocurrency investments didn't pan out, and he won't be around for a good while. That's why I'd like you to help me. Oh. My assistant told me Graphics are found 70 meters or below the surface. Please go take a look. So right now you can't do 70 meters because you don't have the right gear. Obviously the sushi bar. I don't think we can. Aha! Sorry to interrupt the comments. I'm Cobra. I work with Dave. Of course we should help you. We gladly do so. Ha ha ha. What? I don't think we have time to swim around searching for artifacts. Think about it. Underworld civilization has discovered countless people flock here to our restaurant. Bacho Sushi will be bursting at the seams. Suppose you have a point. Alright, I'll help. Aha. I like how Dave turns. He's all happy now. Isn't that the luck? Of course, I won't be asking you to work for free. Oh, great for your diving suit you're wearing for free. Oh, that's nice. Hey, if anyone's going to give you free diving gear, I'm in. That's a good deal. With a enhanced diving suit, you'll be able to venture deeper. Essentially, this is essential for exploration. These days, such things can be handled by an app. Technology advancements are amazing, aren't they? Let's first install the iDiver app before we proceed. So this is where you can upgrade your gear. And there's really 4 pieces of gear. Then let me tell you how to use iDiver. Install the app, unlock it on the phone first. So back to the phone, download, running the app. So these are the things you can buy. Air oxygen tanks give you more oxygen. Soup gives you can tolerate deeper limits. Cargo boxes, you can carry more stuff. And then your gun, you can see how the damage upgrade from 3 to 10. That's a big deal. But we're going to go with the diving suit because he's paying for that for free. An upgrade. So the money you make from selling sushi at night can pay for your diving gear. So you can go deeper, get better, more exotic fish. And that's the cycle. Now you should be able to venture a bit deeper. If you have enough money, iDiver can enhance your equipment, enhance your suit as well as your cargo box and oxygen. So what I tend to do is I tend to, one, upgrade the cargo first, because I always feel like I can always drag more stuff up. And then 2, the oxygen, because that the more time you can hang down there, the more time you have fish and gathering stuff. Then the other 2, the guns, when I upgrade the last, I'll be in touch. And he's on his phone, and he's like, okay, cool. Traces of the sea people. So, with this, I'm going to throw out my review and probably call it a stream. Played it for a little bit now. My luck, I probably had the sound off the entire time or some silliness like that, so this is all for naught. Hopefully not. So, I'm going to be bold with my review, and I'm just going to go on a limb. And this is what I'm going to put up here. So, I give it a 10 out of 10. And everyone's going to be like, what? You can't give 10s out of 10s? And I dare to give 10s out of 10s. And here's my rationale. Enjoyable gameplay loop. I like the diving game for what it is. I like the sushi game for the bar games for what it is. I think all the characters are very memorable. There's a lot of characters we haven't kicked in. They have these little animations. They have their little cutscene action animations. It's fun. It captures the feel of diving. Like, someone did their homework. Someone did some diving for this. The restaurant gate. So I feel like it's 2 games in one. It's great value. It's like $20, man. Like, it's not even finished yet. I got like I've got several hours in. I haven't got the end. I think I've gotten close, but there's a lot of content here. I actually want more grind. I wouldn't mind having just a couple days of like getting fish, going to, and then just that. But each day there's a different storyline plot. And maybe I'm just pursuing that main storyline too hard. Like I see, like, pick up this, and I just do it. As opposed to just feeding the restaurant. And normally, the bad is, normally I don't like pixel art. So if you don't like pixel art, and it really bothers you a big way. Now, if you like the AAA title, want the shooters or something like this, it's not your game. This is the chill game. This is the game you just want to be like, oh, I just want to get something, and just doesn't need to be violent outside of getting fish, you know. And I think you should own it. I mean, it's $20. So there's a lot of games that are charging $60, and yeah, they have great IP, and they might be I don't know. I like these littler games, indie games. That's more my feel. So this is my yeah, I mean, if you're in for a chill game, all ages game, you know, it's not super gory or over the top, you know, adult themes. Like this is pretty close to a family game on this one. So So I give it a 10 out of 10. I don't plan to give them out sparingly, but I do want to challenge the envelope. So I'm gonna throw that out there. So um, well, this will conclude this. I probably will keep streaming this just on as it comes up because I like the game. So uh, we'll do more reviews like this. We'll see and go from there. Again, doing this for Extra Life. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Um, please donate to Extra Life. Go to the page. Go to the link below. Check out the various hospitals that are on the list. Um, Feel free to reach out to us. We have a Discord channel as well. People are welcome. We do other things. We do um, so we donate for we raise for Extra Life. We'll do some Extra Life events where there'll be bigger events with more people. Um, we do reviews. We got more content in the way. A lot of great ideas coming out there. We do some RPG games. There's a Pathfinder game getting started, and I think it's on Monday nights. We also have our Star Trek Last of the Line, so a Star Trek RPG. It's been going on for a little bit, and it's just gonna start kicking off the main story quest. Great time to hop in. That's tomorrow night. Sentinels of the Multiverse is usually tonight. This is just a one-off add-on, so uh, we'll fit these in. But yeah, more content to follow. So keep following us at Rapid Haberdashery, and we're on YouTube as well. So, but yeah, this is Eric for Rapid Haberdashery Games. 10 out of 10. I'm throwing down the gauntlet. This is the first one of the year. I know it's not for everyone, but for the people that uh, it does appeal to, it's going to appeal to them in a big way. So we'll go from there. So Eric, Rapid Haberdashery Games, donate to Extra Life. Click the link, and I'll let you guys go for tonight. Talk to you soon. Bye.